all about the flattering light, right? A crazy day today, right? If you had not paid attention to the forecast to the end of last week and this weekend, you might have walked outside today or just looked out your window and thought, what in the world? Like a snow globe out there. Snow has been falling for hours in most locations, not sticking, but falling. It is sticking in some spots, and I have to give some mad props to Eliza and Jackson out in Macon County. I shot their dad a note asking if maybe there was some fortification in the center of the snowman because there wasn't a whole lot of snow to work with. But if they didn't fortify this thing with something in the center, that is some serious snow harvesting commitment out in Macon County. Our first snowman of the season. Seeing a dusting in other spots as well. This is over towards Sparta. Some folks in the plateau have picked up around an inch. Of course, with snow, that begs the question, closures. So this is the latest with Snow Watch. Fentress, Putnam and Grundy all out tomorrow. So we've got Fentress, Putnam and Grundy. We will keep an eye on that. As far as if we would see any additional snow closures for Tuesday, the areas to watch, or the areas I am watching, are the plateau, because that's where the additional snow will fall tonight. We're already starting to see it wind down just a little bit. So here, the northern side of this is the back edge. Notice how not much snow now falling across our Kentucky tier. We've got a good batch of some large snowflakes falling just along and south of I-40. The other key thing to watch, the temperatures, right? Because as we drop below freezing, that's going to help some of these snowflakes stick. Temperatures and road temperatures stayed above freezing for most of us today, and that's why it didn't stick. This is a look at the snowfall right now, a little bit of a mix for areas to the north and east. So this is Macon County, Clay County, Jackson, Overton, all across Putnam County. We've got snowfall here. An inch of snow has been measured across parts of Putnam County. Most of the activity is now shifted just south of I-40. South along Interstate 65 as well, and this is going to make it all the way down to our southern border, even dipping down into parts of Alabama. The other thing that's dipping is the mercury. So that's the other side of the story, not just as far as what it means for you in roads tomorrow, but what it means for you and when you step outside, how bitter cold it's going to feel. 30s widespread. Where it's snowing, we are hovering right around the freezing mark, but notice Crossville already down into the upper 20s. This is how we wake up tomorrow morning. Coldest morning so far this season. And so there is some concern for patchy icing. We'll drop down into the 20s. The biggest area that I would be concerned for slick spots would be our eastern tier. We should dry off tonight as that moisture ends. And so I'm not concerned along Interstate 65. But the thing you got to be ready for is that wind. The wind chill tomorrow will be all the way down into the teens. It will be a raw, cold start to your Tuesday. As far as how much snow will stick by the time we're done tonight, and the snow will be over by about midnight. For areas in white, so just along and east of 65, a dusting. That's what we've seen. Up to a ½ inch at most. It's areas in blue, which are the extreme upper Cumberland Plateau. 1 to 2 inches still looks to be the total. That's why a winter weather advisory is in effect for our eastern tier, since that's where the most significant accumulations and impacts are. The rest of us, yes, it has looked a whole lot like a winter wonderland today, but we're not expecting to wake up to much, if anything, tomorrow. Just the cold. 20s tomorrow. Sunshine will get us into the 40s tomorrow afternoon. A little bit of a warm up on Wednesday, dry as well, 50. And then we've got another system coming in with some cool air associated with it as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on Thursday, Friday for our next chance for wet weather. Stay with us, lots more on News Channel 5 at 5.